All right. So to continue with Pasuk Yud Beis, this is Perek Beis in Sefer Shemos. As a reminder, the Pasuk said, V'yifen ko v'achol, and he turned this way and that way, here and there, so and so. V'yar, and he saw, ki ein ish, that there was not a man. V'yachas a Mitzri, and he hit the Mitzri. Yitmenehu, and he hit him, bachol, in the sand. So you could imagine Moshe, we say here, he's turning in different directions. Obviously, you could ask the question, why is he turning in different directions? What's he looking for, maybe? Is he nervous? And then V'yara ki inish, and he saw that there wasn't a man. Could also ask the question, what does that mean? Right? What does it mean that he doesn't know? He didn't see a man in whatever direction that he looked. V'yach es a Mitzri, and he hit the Egyptian, v'yitmeneu bachol, and he buried him in the sand, and he hit him in the sand. Okay. That could take a while. Must not have been anyone there for a long time. Okay. V'yifin kovachol. Rashi says the following. Ra'a me asa lo babayis, me asa lo basada. So he saw, Moshe saw, Ra'a, the word Ra'a, just like we are. Moshe saw, me, like the word ma, what, asa, he did, lo, to him, babayis, in the house. Let's highlight the base here. So he looked at what he did to him in the house. Umeh, and what? Asalo basada, he did to him right? Your lamed is to, and the vav is him. Ba, in the sadeh, in the field. And then you see here that the person who did this says, Sham, go look Sham over there. Ulefi, Peshuta, Kimashmu. And according, vav, and, Lefi, you could say means according, to pshat, pshuto, to its simple meaning. Pshat means simple meaning. So pshuto with the vav at the end, makes it its simple meaning. Kimashmu, like it sounds, just like it is. So the really, you call it like the midrashic explanation is that Moshe saw what this Egyptian man did to this Jewish man in the house and what he did to him in the field, which was extremely cruel. The story of what he did, you'll see in the previous Pasuk, but this man basically started to like the Jewish man's wife. He was flirting with her, he wanted her, and so what did he do? He woke up the Jewish man in the middle of the night and made him go out to the field and do work. And he used that time to spend with the Jewish man's wife. And then afterwards, he really tortured the Jewish man constantly in the field, meaning in his work as a slave. That's a very shortened version of it. Vayar, and he saw, ki ein ish, that there wasn't a man. Rashi explains these words. What does it mean that he saw that there wasn't a man? Oh, and according to the Pshat, so according to the Pshat, he just looked in different directions to make sure there was no one that could, that there's no one that could see him. But, right, and there was no one there to see what he was doing. That could be perhaps a threat to what he was doing. So Rashi says, what does it mean? Yarkein ish, and he saw that there wasn't a man. Asid, the future. Latseis, to come out, to leave. Mimenu, from him. So the new at the end could mean two different things. It could mean from us or from him. Um, but in this case, it's from him. And who exactly are we talking about? He saw that there wasn't a man. Let's find out. Asid that says mimenu, that in the future, asid, the future, like asid lava, the future, which talk about like the messianic era. So that in the future, let says mimenu, that would come from him, sheisgaer, that would convert. Now, when you read this simple pasuk, this is a kind of strange translation. Because not translate, this is kind of a strange idea. Why? It's a strange idea because, wait a second, if it's Lifi Pshuta Kimashmu, if it's according to the simple reading of the Pasuk, so he looked in every direction to see if there's anyone there that could, get him in trouble for doing what he's about to do. But here in the second Rashi, Rashi seems to be choosing the first explanation, that he looked to see what he saw what happened in the house and what happened in the field. And then he checked into the person that he was about to hurt for doing what he was doing to the Jew. And he didn't look at the person in the sense of, he didn't look around to see if there was any person around him, but instead he looked to see within the Mitzri that was doing such a cruel thing. He looked into, so to speak, the soul of the person, and he saw that there would never be a person that came out from him, a child that would come out of him, or a grandchild, or a great grandchild, etc., until forever, the entire future, that would convert, that meaning that there wasn't like a spark within this mitzvah that eventually would come out through a righteous child or grandchild, etc. And that's the reason why that he was willing to actually hit the mitzvah and then bury him in the sand.